Hey everybody, I wanted to show a little bit of an FPS project I'm working on just for the fun of it. Some of you who have been watching the channel for a while now probably know I'm a huge fan of the Stalker series. They're actually the very first games I've played that really kind of struck me and made me want to be a game dev. So I've actually exported those meshes from the X-Ray engine, from the OGF format, to OBGs and into Blender. So I do have some stretching of textures here and there. I didn't bother to even try and fix anything. I really just wanted to get it in there just to get a feel for the area, see what I could do with the foliage and all that. Foliage is awesome, by the way. Lots of it. Can hardly see the ground underneath it. Now this whole thing with Lumen I think looks really in line with the Stalker genre, using a ultra dynamic sky as well. I do have a couple of NPCs about that soldier mesh from the marketplace, and also the weapon that I'm using. Let me actually open up the first person character. Not gonna need that anymore. BP weapon, clear it. So I have to go pick it up in the map. Right, so as you can see, almost no UI, just my health in the bottom right corner. So this is Sidorovich, a bunker. I'm pretty sure I'm not pronouncing that right, but you know. We got the flashlight in as well. As you can see, there's a bit of lag behind it, so it's not too static in the middle of your screen. It's flickering. There's also a bit of camera bob. Right now I'm not moving the mouse at all. You can see a little bit of camera movement from breathing. You can see some more when walking, and it's especially noticeable when sprinting. But it's not like over the top, so it shouldn't make you motion sick or anything. But you can go in here, and as you can see, I've got very minimal text here for the pickup. You can aim, you can shoot, you can reload, you can inspect your weapon. Now this is a pretty dark area to be doing this. There's also the smooth crouching, and then the gun is lifted up whenever it's obstructed. And there's also the leaning left and right. Really should pick a better spot. Alright. Ah, there it is. I'm a little too far. Yeah, I can't get close enough to it. Yeah, there you go. Now you can aim, and it automatically okay, that's a bit of a bug, I guess. That one is just shy of the line trace distance. Anywho, there's also a ladder. No fancy animation or anything. Just a functional ladder. Oh boy. Now I'm outside of the nav mesh zone, so the enemy cannot get to me, and it's instructed to wait until it's close enough to me before it starts shooting at me. I haven't implemented the loot function yet, or the inventory, or really anything. So you can go ahead and speak to Slav here. I'm using the free Dialogue 3 plugin. You see, if you ask Slav about any interesting things you should know, he'll tell you that the house back there that's lit up like a Christmas tree is something you should be checking out, because it's a shocker. So let's go ahead and do that. It is a shocker indeed. You can hear it too. Oh. Let me crouch. Oops. Yeah, I'm dead. Again. So as you can see, the thing is shooting lightning bolts, basically, which is making sparks wherever it contacts anything. It's a really cool effect. And it's basically just shooting line traces in random directions. And just whenever it hits something, uses a Niagara system for the lightning bolt and the damages. So it's all really random as to where the sparks are happening and whether you're gonna get struck or not. Also, I've made that anomaly in a way that you can make it movable. There is a spline component in the anomaly, so you can decide whether or not you want it to move along the spline. So as you can see, that one is moving. I think it's pretty cool. Also, I made it so you can shoot it, make it go away. There you go. Now you can explore the bus. So yeah, really just a project I'm doing for fun. I've been working on cars for so long. It's nice sometimes to just do something different. And again, as I just love Stalker. I was always curious as to what would Stalker look like in a modern game engine. So there you have it. Now obviously the textures are really low resolution and really badly stretched in some places because I haven't bothered to redo the UV unwrapping. But yeah, it looks good from a distance. You know, the color palette, the style of the buildings, just everything is really appealing to me. And the lighting, I mean, UE5 is pretty good with lights, so. Oh, need to reload. Oh yeah, let me show you the bunkers. Since I'm talking about lights. There is a bit of light leak, because those meshes are way too thin for Lumen, which there's really no way for me to fix within UE5. I just have to export these into Blender and make the roof thicker, I guess. Should have done that before the video, but whatever. See, those are examples of really, really horribly stretched textures. Let me show you some more of the AI. Sometimes I want to test something with the AI. Oh, there you are. And it just I was saying sometimes I want to test stuff with the AI, and it'll just randomly get struck by lightning here and die before I get to test anything. I should move that spawn point a little further from that. But yeah, this is it. This is a 2007 game assets in UE5. And really, other than the low-res textures, I mean, if you were to slap some really fancy PBR materials on there, it would look pretty good. The foliage is actually a ultra high resolution texture pack from ModDB, so the foliage looks good. Well, looks good to a certain point. Obviously, you can see the mesh is the old school leaf cards. So you know, textures will only get you so far for bushes that you can actually walk into. For the trees, it's not bad, or for the grass. Although even for the trees, you can see the cards. Most games nowadays will use spheres instead of cards, and just have some sort of world of set material to give it a random shape and make it look like leaves. That really makes a big difference. But you know, I mean, just look at that, right? I think I'll stop the video there. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment on it. Let me know what you think, and I will see you soon in the next video.